Hi, everyone, and welcome. If you're new here, my name is Betsy Dwight, and I am a certified EFT tapping practitioner, and I have a background in psychotherapy. So, today we're going to be doing a tapping practice on perfectionism, but more specifically, it's around that fear you have of making mistakes when you're working with your clients. So, if you've ever caught yourself worrying that a slip up means that you failed, or that your client is going to lose trust in you, or that worst case scenario thinking that something bad is going to happen because of your mistake. So, if you've ever experienced these, know that you are definitely not alone. I actually just talked about this in my latest YouTube short. So, if that's something that resonates with you, make sure to check it out after this video. So many of us in the helping roles feel this pressure to be flawless. And that pressure only leaves us feeling tense and anxious and ultimately really disconnected from our natural, authentic presence. When we try to be perfect, we lose our authenticity. And our authenticity is actually what connects us to our clients and helps our clients feel safe so that they can be authentic in relating to us as well. So, this tapping practice will help you release some of that pressure and remind you that your value as a clinician is not about being perfect. It's more about being real, being grounded, and ultimately connected. So, tapping gives us a way to release the fear that perfection is the only way to be worthy of trust. And it will help you reconnect with that steadier truth that you don't need to be flawless to make a real impact. So, before we start, take a moment to find a quiet space where you can be with yourself for just the next few minutes. Before we begin tapping, let's check in with how this perfectionism is showing up for you. So close your eyes and take a deep breath. And when you think about making a mistake in front of a client, what comes up in your body? Is there a tightness somewhere? That sense of dread? Maybe a knot in your stomach? Notice what's present for you when you think about making a mistake. And now rate the intensity of that sensation or feeling from 0 to 10. 0 means there's no activation at all, and 10 means it feels really overwhelming. Now, keep that number in mind as we begin our tapping, because we will come back to this number at the end of our tapping to re-rate it. So we'll start our tapping by saying the setup statement 3 times. And very importantly, we'll start by acknowledging what is present for us in this moment. And then as we tap, we will tap to release this feeling. So we'll say our setup statement 3 times, knowing that you can repeat after me and change my words to best fit your experience. So coming to the side of the hand. Even though I feel so much pressure to get it right, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though making a mistake feels like it would mean I've failed, I honor how much I care about my work. Even though I'm afraid of not meeting expectations, I choose to bring compassion to myself right now. Coming up to the inside of the eye, this pressure to be perfect. Coming to the side of the eye, I can't afford to make a mistake. Under the eye, afraid it would mean that I'm incompetent. Coming under the nose, I know I'm carrying so much responsibility. Coming to the chin, just wanting to get it all right. Coming to the collarbones, this fear of letting someone down. Coming under the arm, there's so much pressure to meet every expectation. Coming to the top of the head, and it feels like I can't allow myself to be human. Coming back to the eyebrow point, I'm afraid my clients will lose trust if I make a mistake. Side of the eye, I'm worried they'll see me as less competent. Coming under the eye, I don't want to let them down. Under the nose, I'm carrying the weight of their expectations. Take a moment and notice where you feel like you're carrying this weight in your body. Coming to the chin, this fear of being judged for not getting it right. Coming to the collarbones, I want so badly to prove that I'm capable. Coming under the arm, but I can't be perfect all of the time. Coming to the top of the head, trust is built on connection, not perfection. How does that sit in your body? Just notice. Coming back to the eyebrow point, I can offer myself compassion even when I make mistakes. Coming to the side of the eye, I don't have to get it right all of the time to be effective. And notice if you feel like these statements are true, or what else is there for you when you say these statements. Coming under the eye, my humanity makes me relatable. Coming under the nose, my presence matters more than my perfection. How true does that feel to you? That's a clue for what else is going on for you. Coming to the collarbones, chin, I can allow myself to be enough just as I am. Now the collarbones, I choose kindness towards myself. Coming under the arm, my best does not mean I'm flawless. Coming to the top of the head, I can trust myself even when I'm not perfect. And we're going to start our last round, our round 4, and this is going to be a visualization round. So coming to the inside of the eye, imagine sitting with a client and you're allowing yourself to be fully present. Just imagine the scene. Coming to the side of the eye, I can see them feeling supported, not because I'm perfect, but because I am real. Picture this. Under the eye, trust grows from authenticity, not flawlessness. Under the nose, I allow space for imperfection in our work together. Imagine allowing space for imperfection. Coming to the chin, I imagine offering myself the same compassion I offer them. Into the collarbones, our connection is stronger than any mistake. Coming under the arm, I can be human and still be trusted. I can make a mistake and still be trusted. Coming to the top of the head, my presence and my authenticity matter more than perfection. And coming back to the body, take a slow breath in and gently release. So notice if anything has shifted. Maybe something feels lighter, or maybe nothing's changed, and that's okay too. That's when you can continue to keep practicing. And if something came up for you during the practice, see if you can tap on that to bring down that feeling or that fear of not being perfect. So this practice isn't about erasing your feelings. It's about creating space for compassion alongside whatever you are experiencing. So the thing to remember is that whatever mistakes you make, it doesn't erase your competence. These mistakes don't define your worth. What matters most is your connection that you create. And that connection is built on presence and authenticity and not your ability to be perfect. Thank you so much for tapping with me today. And if this practice resonated with you, I would love it if you could share it with other mental health professionals who you think will benefit from it. And if you are ready for deeper support, check out my 2 one-on-one offerings. I have the Grounded Clinician and the Groundwork. Both offerings are geared towards mental health professionals, and you can find the links and details in the description below. So please give this video a like so it can reach more clinicians and also to let other other clinicians know that they are not alone in dealing with the weight of this work. And please subscribe to this channel so that we can continue to build this supportive community together. And I appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next video.